Who's up for a barbecue?
Hej alla barn! Nu ska ni få höra vad man med en metallplatta kan göra. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna build some new toe-in rods, you might call it, for the rear axle, not the front. And why am I gonna do that? Yeah, because of this. This is the factory one. And they cost about 1,000, just over 1,000 crown. So that's about, what, $90 or something, plus shipping to buy new ones each. So we're looking at about 2,500 crown here, but just under $250. So I was going to make my own. I already bought the new bushings, so. And this is why. Pretty nice, huh? Rusted true. So I have this piece of metal here, and I made some things here to be able to redo these two. So let's get started. So I did some rigging here to be able to weld it properly. So I'm gonna weld this from the back side here, and by clamping the rod like this, it's gonna be in the exact right location. So let me weld this. It's not much to video when I'm welding this. Well, got one welded here and a bolt welded here. Backside, I forgot to grind that. And I'm telling you, you guys that drives a truck and plows snow, you know what this is from, this piece of metal. And I'm telling you, this is some hard shit. I couldn't drill that. I had to get my plasma and cut a hole in it. Impossible to drill. So anyway, so now you can like so. This is press fit. There's no slack in it. So now you can build a new one. The center tube here. I get a new one. You have the exact measurement on these two. So I'm gonna cut these so I get a little handle and clean up the ends. And I'm not replacing the bushings until it's finished welding. That way I won't damage the new bushings when I'm welding it. So, see, this is perfect fit. Are these the same? Yeah, you can. So, let me clean these up and I'll get back to you. Okay, now I clean this up and cut it off. So, and why did I cut it like this? Yeah, because OEM here, factory, was 22 millimeter, this tube. And I'm gonna go up a size to 25. And then I can use the old weld to weld the new material in, so you get a little bit more rigid. So now I gotta cut a piece that's long enough, so put one there, put one there, and we do a measurement, so approximately 54. So let's cut it on 54. Yeah, I need 2 of them. So let's see how much we have to grind on it. Because we gotta do we gotta grind it like half moon here. On both sides. Well, let's see if it fits. Oh, I think it will. Almost. Oh, it's so little. Oh, it's so close. So close. There. Just weld this in place. Perfect. Oh! Man, I'm tired of these rubber bushings. They don't want to play with me. I burn them. I don't hesitate. I'll burn them. So, these are the new bushings. These are the old ones after I burned them. And I had to cut a slice in them to get them out. So these are the rods, or whatever you want to call them. Tie rods, or, well, they're not connected to the tie rod, but it's connected to the knuckle, the rear knuckle. And you adjust the toe with them. So before I put in the new bushings, first we're going to use some rust converter, because the ends here were pretty rusted. A lot of material had disappeared, but because this is just for toe adjustments, I don't think they're going to be too weak. So we're going to do rust converters on these ends, kind of stop it. And when that's dry, we're going to do a primer. It's a rust protection primer on the whole thing. And after the primer, we're going with the hammer right, and this is black because this is going to be black. So I guess it's just start spraying. So when this dry, it gets kind of a dark purple color. It's some kind of chemical reaction, I guess. I'm gonna put this over here. Let it dry over there. So when it dries, and you can see if you missed any area, because it's not going to be dark purple there. There. So let those dry. And then we go for the primer paint. Here we got a couple of layers of rust prevented primer. I guess I can translate it from Swedish too. So the other one is behind me. So I'm gonna let this dry, and then we do the hammerlack on top of this. Now we got a couple of layers of hammerlack. So we're gonna let this dry completely, and then we press in the new bushings, and we're done. Took forever to dry this. I don't know if it's because I only got like 15 degrees in the garage, or if it is because I put a primer on them first. Because it says on the bottle, quick drying, no need for prime or undercoat, but I wanted to prime it anyway. So, but anyway, they're dry now. So let's see if I can press in the bushings. I wish I had a press, but I don't, so I have to use the device. Got a couple of sockets. So let's see, how should we start this? Let's see if I can get a start on it without by pressing in the middle. This is rubber, so we'll see how much it flex. I just wanted to start in here. No, I'm just pressing the rubber. Okay. They're about the same. Let's see how this goes. Do a little bit over here. It doesn't go in straight. See if I can straighten it up. it goes crooked on the bottom side. I gotta put another socket on this side because it's coming out. Sometimes you wish you had 3 hands. Oh, that wasn't working. I need one that's so here's my problem, is why it takes so long to press this all the way in. I need something to support on the outside ring here, and I don't have anything. All the sockets I have are too small. I mean, they get on this edge. Well, wait a minute. I'm so stupid. Hang on. I'm an idiot. I'm checking my sockets like this, and I'm thinking, oh, it doesn't go inside. But it doesn't need to go inside. It's just this centerpiece have to go inside the socket. This one goes edge to edge here. So I have a socket. Oh, sometimes I don't really know what I'm doing. So let's see if I can set this up with only one hand. I can't support the bar. Let's see if this works. Oh, I need to fix this bolt here so I can get the vise to. There. Whew. But I discovered that I'm gonna remove the paint from inside here because that was too tight to press. So remove the paint in here and fix this bolt on the vise, and then press the rest of them. There, finished. Ooh. Biltema vise. The vise didn't break, but the handle got crooked. I gotta fix that. But here they are, finished. I cleaned the ends with the wire wheel, and I pressed one in, and it was still tight. So the two last ones, you know, obviously I cleaned out the ends from all the paint, and then I used WD-40, and it made it a lot easier. So I knew that lubrication is easier, but I didn't think it was going to be that of a tight fit in these. Now I understand why they're so hard to remove when I removed the old ones, because damn, that's a tight fit on them. So I'm just gonna put some paint on the ends here where I scratched it in the vise, and then put them away until I assemble the whole thing. So thanks for watching, and like I said in the previous video, I thought I was gonna paint the inside of the car. I mean, not paint it, but epoxy prime it, but that didn't turn out. I turned out doing this instead. So I'm jumping around a little bit, because before I paint I gotta grind down some welds and stuff, and that's not my favorite. Things like this is more fun, but it has to be done. So I'll see you in the next video. I can't promise what it's gonna be, but if you subscribe you won't miss it. Thanks, bye bye.